What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith, and today's video, I've seen a lot of questions on the internet on my videos regarding this Kinhank X5 Pro and what games you get on it. So I've got the 4TB version, so we're going to jump into it and have a look what games are on the console. Now I'm not going to show every single game on there because this video will be so long, but we're just going to have a look at some of the selection of the different consoles which are available that come pre-packaged and the games that come on that particular console. So let's head over to the system and let's have a look. So let's jump into the consoles now, and first up we've got 3DO. So on here we have things like Flashback, Gex, Road Rash, Samurai Showdown, Starfighter and Street Fighter Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. We have 3DS, so there's a bunch of games on here. So we have a lot of different things like, we actually have Animal Crossing on there. We have Battleship, Ben 10, Racing, Resident Evil, Boulder Dash. I don't know why Resident Evil are there, because it's called Biohazard on it. That's why it's under B rather than R. But yeah, we've got bowling, we've got cars, we have Cave Story, Centipede, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, Cooking Mama 4, Kitchen Magic. We have a lot of different things. Cut the Rope, Detective Pikachu. That's an interesting one. Detective Pikachu. We have Doodle Jump, Mickey Mouse, Driver, Duck Dynasty. What else have we got? We have Final Fantasy Explorers. Never heard of that one. I'll have to have a go at that. Frogger, Garfield, Green Lantern. We have My Cats, Horses, Horse Life, Horse Vet. So there's a few horse things on there. What else do we have? Now we're at the Lego stuff and Kung Fu Panda. So we have Lego Batman 2, Lego Batman 3. I don't know if there's Lego Batman number 1 on there, but you can always add it on. Chima, Marvel Superheroes, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Ninjago, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and that's all the Lego ones. We have Lego City Undercover. We also have Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, Jurassic Park, Madden, Madagascar, Luigi's Mansion, Michael Jackson Experience. Quite a lot of them. Sudoku, Pets. So here we are now. So this is a lot of things that people are asking about as well. So we have Pocket Monsters here. We have Pocket Monsters. So we have Alpha Sapphire and also Omega Ruby. For Pokemon, we have the Super Mystery Dungeon. We have the Rumble Blast. We have Rumble World. Ultra Moon. Sun. Moon. Art Academy. Interesting one. I've never heard of that one. Mystery Dungeon. Games to Infinity. We have Ultra Sun, Pokemon X, Pokemon Y. I think that's it for the Pokemon on the 3DS. So go further down. Rayman, another good one. Love it, Rayman. Titanic, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. Used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day, playing on the PC. So we'll go further down. Sherlock Holmes, Shinobi, SpongeBob. So Skylanders as well, there's quite a few of them. Sonic Racing, Sonic Generations, Sonic Fire and Ice, yeah. Sonic Lost World, Sonic Adventure Island, and Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario Maker 3DS, Monkey Ball, Ninja Turtles, another Lego movie, so that should be under L really, but you know. Trash Pack, Smurfs, Sims 3, Sims 3 Pets, Wipeout, Viking, World Rally Championship, WWE All Stars, have a go of that, Pro Evolution Soccer, Skylanders again, and another Zelda. So we have this one here, A Link Between Worlds, and the Warriors Legends. So as you can see here on the 3DS, there's 482 games. Atari 2600, 537. So let's have a look through some of these. Big Bird. Like a lot of these, because they're quite small file sizes, there's quite a lot of these on there. And again, Cosmic Creeps, Cracks, Crackpots, Cookie Monster Crunch. So quite a few Sesame Street and stuff like that. Dig Dug. I used to love playing Dig Dug. Maybe I'll do a challenge on that, see if I can complete the first level without dying. We have Double Dragon. I used to love playing that on the Game Boy. What else do we have here? Fast Eddie, Farmyard Fun, Firefighter, Classic Frogger, Funky Fish, Garfield, Gas Hog, Gorf, Gremlins. Might have to try that as well. I used to love Gremlins. And what is this? Harem. At the start, there's a sniper machine gun fire from the bushes. When the shooter stops briefly to reload, you can run past. To reach the second woman, you have to jump over the leg, run to the last moment. Your healer's on the edge. Don't know what that is, but sounds interesting. Pac-Man Journey Escape, which is the Journey logo on the Greatest Hits. Karate, Krull, Laser Blast, Mad, Marauder, Megamania, Millipede, Miss Piggy's Wedding, Missile Command. Loads of very classic Atari games that were really quite popular. And again, a lot of them from like popular TV series or shows that came on. So I have Baseball, Pompeii, Planet of the Apes, Cubit, Rabbit Transit, Raiders of the Lost Ark, another movie one. I think that used to be the thing back in the day. Like, I know with all the consoles that I had with the Master System and stuff, it was all the movie ones. They used to change them into games. Used to be quite good. Smurfs again, Snow White there, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Fantasia, Spy Hunter, Springer, Stampede, Star Master, a lot of Star Wars ones as well. Jedi Arena, Return of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi Ewok Adventure, this one's Death Star Battle, Star Wars the arcade game, and then the Empire Strikes Back, Survival Island, Taz, gotta love some Tasmania Devil, and another Frogger, says that's the original Frogger. Keep going through, loads of other ones, like Video Chess, Video Checkers. So that is the Atari 2600, we have the Atari 5200, and there's 52 games on here. So we'll just go through. Battlezone, Blueprint, Congo Bongo, Pitfall, Defender, Frogger, James Bond 007, Pac-Man, Megamania, Mario Brothers, Missile Command again, Pac-Man, Cubit again, Popeye, Baseball, Space Shuttle, more Star Wars, Pac-Man. And yeah, that's it for that one. We have the Atari 7800. There's 67 games. So there's Ace of Aces, Command, Choplifter, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon. Have a look through what else. So Map Mania Challenge, so wrestling one. Ms. Pac-Man. We have Ninja Golf, which is a bit of a funny one. Combines a golf game with a side-scrolling fighting game. You're a ninja. Your goal is to survive 9 holes of Ninja Golf. Sounds interesting. Good old Rampage. Scrapyard Dogs. We have Huey, Water Ski, Title Match Pro Wrestling, Xenophobe, Touchdown, and that. We have the Atari Jaguar, and there's 43 on here. So we have like Doom, Double Dragon, Pitfall, Rayman, Raiden, Supercross 30 or 3D. Is it 3D? Yeah, it must be 3D. Total Carnage and 05. We have the Atari Lynx, and there's 75 of these. So good old Bill and Ted. We have Batman, Dino Olympics, Dirty Larry, Double Dragon again. So Lemmings, Clacks. We have Malibu Volleyball, Paperboy, Pac-Land, Scrapyard Dog, Shanghai, just a whole bunch of different ones. So yeah. Now we have the Atomiswave, and there's 52 on here. So Animal Basket, there's Faster Than Speed. I assume it's supposed to be like a Need for Speed kind of game. Maximum Speed, so it looks like NASCAR and stuff like that. Different things. Kings of Valor, King of Fighters, Samurai Spirits, and Rumblefish 2. So now we have the Coleco Vision, and there's 140. Sorry, there was only 18 on that one. I was looking at the wrong number. 75 on the Lynx. 140 on the Coleco Vision. So we have Gross Revenge, Alphabet Zoo, Burger Time, Cabbage Patch Kids. Some interesting franchises that they used to bring out back in the day. Facemaker, Dr. Seuss, Frogger again. We have another Tarzan. We have MASH. Another interesting thing to use. Pitfall, a one-on-one, so basketball. More Hubert, Popeye, Rocky, Smurf, some more Decathlon, Heist, War Room, stuff like that. The Capcom Play System 1, we have 42 games. So we have different things on here. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. So this is a game released by Capcom, side-scrolling beat 'em up based on the comic series Xenorg Tales. Sounds interesting. So we've got King of the Round and King of the Round World. Now that looks to be the same one, so it's rare that there's some sort of duplicates, but this one is a Japan hack and this one is World Set 1. So I assume these are different hacks and different versions of it. So like here, Street Fighter 2's Champion Edition, we have a Champion Edition, so Bubai Protection bootleg, we have a Rainbow bootleg, we have a Red Wave bootleg, and a World one. So I think these duplicates are modded versions or bootleg versions or whatever. So yeah, Punisher. Capcom Play System 2, and again there's like loads of them, so Eco Fighters, we have Giga Wing, Marvel Superheroes. There's 42 games in this one, so yeah, Street Fighter 2 Turbo again, Vampire Night Warriors, and Capcom Play System 3, there is 6 of them. And again we have Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Fight for the Future, so this is the Euro one, and this is the Japanese one. And there's another Japan one for the new generation, and Warzard. Now, onto the Dreamcast, we have 324. So I'm going to sort of scroll down quite quick, but not quick enough so you can't miss them because there's quite a lot to go through. And again, we have like the disc 1 and disc 2 for 2 disc games. So like I remember Shenmue and stuff like that had 2 discs, so they'll have those included. So I'll just scroll down and then we can just sort of pick out some of them here. So Coaster Works, Crazy Taxi, used to love Crazy Taxi so much. Dead or Alive 2, used to love that one as well. So we have the US version and the Japanese version. Let's see what else we have. ECW, Evil Dead, Formula 1. I used to like this Ferrari 355 challenge, but it was quite hard. But yeah, Fighting Force, I used to love Fighting Force. This is the second one. I used to love Fighting Force on the PlayStation, so I'll have to have a go at that sometime. Hello Kitty, we have stuff like this. Like used to love Choo Choo Rocket, Jet Set Radio, so Jet Grind Radio in the US, but in the UK it was Jet Set Radio there. So in the Europe, Kiss, I didn't know Kiss had a Dreamcast game out. So we have Looney Tunes, Mac, Marvel v Capcom, Metropolis Street Race, I used quite like that. My Hoffman, I used to enjoy that. What else? Didn't really play any NFL because we don't really have the American football over here. We have Phantasy Star Online, Power Crime, Rayman 2, Ready to Rumble. I used to quite like Ready to Rumble. Resident Evil was quite good on the Dreamcast as well. Code Veronica, Sega Rally, Smash Pack, Shenmue. Used to love Shenmue. So that was a 3-disc, not a 2-disc. So yeah, then Shadow Man, Silent Scope, Sonic Adventure, South Park Rally. I used to love South Park Rally. Soul Calibur, I used to enjoy that. Sonic Adventure, I used to like playing that as well. That was quite good. It was very nice just to play. It was really good. Star Wars, Spider-Man. What else was there? House of the Dead. Used to quite like that. Tomb Raider. I don't think I had any Tomb Raider on Dreamcast. I used to play it on the PlayStation. Tony Hawk's Classic. Unreal Tournament, UFC, The Vanishing Point, Attitude, and Royal Rumble. I used to love the Attitude version. Used to be really good. I used to play that on the N64. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire had that as well. Worms. Yeah, Wacky Races. So, I don't know if I missed it, but I didn't see a Choo Choo Rocket. Did we have Choo Choo Rocket? Oh yeah, there we did. Choo Choo Rocket, another classic. So we have the FBNeo, and this is 1742. So quite a lot on here. So we'll just have a flick down. Just get a quick drink. So again, a massive amount of games. I'm just trying to scroll down quickly to get through them all, but not too quick as to miss some off, because I want to try and give you the full thing of what kind of games is on here. But if I went through them all, there'd just be such a long video. So yeah, just scrolling through. We're up to A, not A, H. And Jackie Chan. And the that one looks quite advanced for the console compared to the other ones. The other ones look quite basic. That one looks alright. These look like sort of very old school arcade machines and Ataris and stuff, whereas this looks quite advanced, like Mortal Kombat. Quite a lot in here, so like I said, we'll just have a flick through just to show you some of them. Marine Boy. You play as a diver equipped with a harpoon who must reach each level to reach a mermaid and shell located at the bottom of the water. A vertical shoot 'em up with a scroll down. Sounds interesting. Metal Slug. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. MTV Rock and Roll Trivia. I need to have a go with that. It's a trivia game about MTV music videos made by Triumph Software. I wonder what sort of, how old they are for the MTV videos. Be an interesting one. Pang 3. So we're getting past the P's. Raiden, Rambo, Road Fighter, Star, Saturn, Poseidon. Don't know why Poseidon's in there. It must be something to do with beginning with an S. Space Invaders, Steel Gunner, Like I said, there's 1,742, so you're never going to be lost off with wanting games to play and stuff like that. Even some Tetris. Quite a lot of Tetris actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Tetris. The main event, the wrestling game for tag titles. Time Shoulder, Twin Brats, coming up, down, Vampires, No Way Out, Vigilante, Water Ski, Whiz, coming to the end now. There we go. Now onto the Gamecube. There's 623, so still quite a lot there. Animal Crossing. This is one console that I didn't actually have. I didn't have a Gamecube. I had my Dreamcast and the N64, but I didn't actually get a Gamecube. There's quite a lot of stuff like Dave Mirra, Crazy Taxi, Donkey Kong, Dragon Ball Z, Matrix, Formula 1, FIFA, Finding Nemo, Frogger, GoldenEye, Rogue Agent, the Harry Potters, Harvest Moon. Used to love Harvest Moon on the Game Boy. I used to play that all the time. Legends of Wrestling 1 and 2. More Star Wars, Tomb Raider, Lord of the Rings, Luigi's Mansion, Madagascar, Mega Man, Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, so Disc 1 and Disc 2, Micro Machines. I used to love that on the PlayStation. NHL Namco Museum, 50th anniversary, so a bunch of Namco games on there. Naruto, 4 of them. Need for Speed, so we've got Carbon, we have Underground, we have Underground 2, Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit 2, Neighbours from Hell. The reality TV show of neighbourly nastiness and community commotion moves on the next round. We have some One Piece, so Pirates Carnival. This, we have the Grand Battle and Grand Battle 3. Pac-Man. Phantasy Star Online again. Pokemon Channel. We have Pokemon Colosseum. Used to love Pokemon Colosseum, especially when you had the Game Boy and you put your pack in your N64 and then you could use your characters from the game to fight. We have Pokemon Box and Pokemon XD. What else do we have? Rayman, Rampage, Resident Evil, of course. So we have Code Veronica X. We have the Resident Evil, which I believe is the first one. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Resident Evil 4, and then Resident Evil 0. I think Resident Evil 0 is quite popular on the GameCube, so that was quite good. Rugrats, SSX, Scooby-Doo, Serious Sam, Shrek. So we have Shrek 2, Shrek Extra Large, Shrek Smash and Crash Racing, Shrek Super Slam, and Shrek Super Party. Try saying that drunk quickly. Sonic, Soul Calibur, Spartan, Splinter Cell. Used to quite like Splinter Cell. SpongeBob, Star Fox, more Star Wars, Starsky and Hutch. We have Super Mario Sunshine, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tak, Tales of Symphonia, Taz, Teen Titans, more Turtles, Terminator, Tetris, Fairly Odd Parents, Incredibles, The Haunted Mansion, Zelda, Sims. So we have The Sims, we have Sims 2 and Sims 2 Pets and Sims Busting Out. Lord of the Rings, Polar Express, Time Splitters, Tony Hawk's. So we have The American Wasteland, we have 3, 4, Underground 2, True Crime. That was quite good, I used to have that on the PlayStation. Wallace and Gromit. We have WrestleMania. We have, what's this one? WWE Crush Hour. So it's a car racing game where you shoot things up. Didn't know that existed. Sounds interesting to play. Worms, X-Men, Zapper, and that's at the end of that. We have Game Gear. We have 334. So we have like Alien, Batman, Beavis and Butthead, Bubble Bobble. We have various different games. Double Dragon. We have, who's this? Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing. Factory Planet. Formula One. Garfield. Home Alone. Jeopardy, Jurassic Park. Last Action Hero, good old Arnie. Madden, Marble Madness, Mortal Kombat, Ninja, more Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Phantasy Star. We have some poker. Popeye, Robocop, Solitaire, Sonic, Sonic Blast, Sonic 2, Sonic Triple Trouble, Spinball, Labyrinth, Sonic Drift 2, Spider-Man, Star Wars, Off-Road, Taz, Chessmaster, Lion King, Lost World, Jurassic Park. And I used to love this, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, especially when I used to play it at the arcade. I used to always play that. Used to love it. Just remember the big hot air balloon where you used to have to fight as the boss battle and stuff. Used to be great. Game Boy, we have 851. So again, we'll just have a quick flick through these just so you can see some of the examples and go from there. Another Beavis and Butthead. And of course, brings back so many memories of playing some of these games on the Game Boy. I spent so many hours, especially on Pokemon. It was just amazing. And then obviously spent so many hours on Tetris as well. So Donkey Kong, DuckTales, Dick Tracy, DuckTales, Double Dragon. I used to have Double Dragon, I used to love that. Dr. Mario, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I used to have that as well, but I don't think that's on here. Unless that was a Game Boy Color or something after that. It might not have been original Game Boy. Final Fantasy, Flappy, Frogger, Dexterity, Foreman, Gearworks, Garfield, Golf. I had that. I wasn't overly good at it, but it was still quite good. What else do we have? Home Alone 2. Also have Hook. Hugo. I remember the Hugo where you used to go down like the river thing. I'm not sure what console it was on, but it was 3D graphics, so it must have been quite further on. Jurassic Park, Kid Dracula, Kirby, Pinball Land. I used to love Kirby's Pinball. Krusty's Funhouse, I didn't have that one, but it's good. Lemons, Looney Tunes, Mario. So what else is there? Mario's Cross, Mega Man, Mickey Mouse Power Rangers, Minesweeper, Mortal Kombat, Mulan. What else have we got? Oddworld. I didn't know that was out on the Game Boy. I just remember it being out on the PlayStation. Pac-Man, Paperboy, Pingu. Didn't know they had a Pingu game. Pocahontas, Pinocchio, Pokemon. So I had Pokemon Blue. I used to hammer that so much. Pokemon Red. There's Yellow. I did have Yellow. I wasn't overly keen on it. It was sort of the thing with Pikachu following you along. But Pokemon Blue, must have spent hundreds and hundreds of hours on it. It was just amazing. Yeah, Cubit, Race Driving, Robocop, Small Soldiers, Snoopy, Solitaire, Space Invaders, McDonald Land Spot. It's a platform game. It was initially released for the NES. Street Racer, Street Fighter. I said I had Double Dragon for my fighting game. I used to love that. Super Mario Land. Super Mario Land 2. Tamagotchi. Tennis, I think I had that as well. I think I had a 6-in-1 or an 8-in-1, and it was like all golf, tennis, all these other ones. Now this is interesting. There's a double Tetris, which is a duplicate. I think that's one of the first duplicates I've seen that isn't like a European and Japan version. Same as Zelda, Link's Awakening, that's a double one for some reason. Bard versus the Juggernauts. Smurfs. Titus the Fox. Tom and Jerry. I used to have that on the Sega Master System. One of the Tom and Jerry ones. I used to love that. Toy Story again, a duplicate. Uno 2. So what do we have here? WCW Main Event. WWF King of the Ring. Raw. Superstars 2. Warzone. Wario Land. Oh, I used to love Wario Land. It was the first one. I spent loads of time on that as well. We used to get the thing with the horns for the helmet. Wheel of Fortune, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Word Ties, Worms, Tetris Attack, Zen, Zool, and Zoop. So now onto Game Boy Advance. We have 1070 games. So again, I'm just going to sort of flick through this just to get through, because there's quite a lot on there and the video will be absolutely insane. So yeah, Batman, Barbie, Blades of Thunder, Bomberman, Bratz, Brother Bear. I think with the Game Boy Advance, it came out at a time when there's a lot of sort of kids movies and stuff, so they had a lot of the kids movies that were duplicated in the games. So you have Cars, Care Bear, Catwoman, Castlevania, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Dr. Mario. So it was sort of like a lot of them were released when the movie came out. They released a game on the major consoles and also like the Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. A lot of Crash Bandicoot. Used to love Crash Team Racing on the PlayStation as well. Curious George. Dave Mirror. Deal or No Deal. Denki, Digimon, Demon Driver. I used to love the normal plain Driver on PlayStation. When that came out, that was just amazing. Dogs, Doom, Lizzie McGuire, Double Dragon, Cat in the Hat, Dragon Ball Z. Quite a few Dragon Ball Z ones. Driven, Driver. There we go. Duel Masters, Dynasty Warriors, Duke Nukem, Earthworm Jim, Elf, Enchanted, Ghostbusters, FIFA, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, we have 4, we have Tactics Adventure, Finding Nemo, Fire Pro Wrestling, Flushed Away, another kids movie that was released, and they released it out on the consoles for games. The Cartoon Network collection, Johnny Bravo, Dexter. Same, I used to love the Cartoon Network. Also, this is Game Boy Advance video, so I wonder if this is just actual episodes, maybe. So some Pokemon ones, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. I'll have to check them out. Sudoku, Grand Theft Auto, the original Grand Theft Auto top-down one, superb. Gunstar Heroes, Harry Potter, more Harry Potter, Harvest Moon. Like I said, I played Harvest Moon loads on the Game Boy. Hot Wheels, quite a few Hot Wheels actually. Hugo, more Hugo, Ice Age, Again, all the movies that were out. Jimmy Neutron, Jurassic Park, Kim Possible, Kong, Lego ones, so Lego Racers, Lego Racers 2, Tomb Raider, more Lizzie McGuire, Madden, Magical Quest, Mario Pinball Land, Masters of the Universe, Matt Hoffman, Max Payne, Medal of Honor. Same as the original PlayStation Medal of Honor. I used to love that as well. NASCAR, NHL, Naruto, SpongeBob, Over the Hedge, Pinball, Pull of the Future, Pinky and the Brain, Planet of the Apes, more Pokemon. So we have the Emerald version, Fire Red, Leaf Green, we have the Sapphire version, Ruby, the Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire, the Mystery Dungeon, Popeye, Postman Pat, Power Rangers, Ratatouille, Rayman, Raven Rabbits. It was I can't remember what the rabbit was called, but that was a game that they had as well. Robots, Rock and Sock'em, Rugrats, Rocky, Sabrina, Scooby-Doo, Scrabble, SeaWorld, it's a bit random, Shrek, Sonic, more Sonic, Space Invaders, Spider-Man, SpongeBob, Muppets, Spyro, more Star Wars, Starsky and Hutch, Super Buster Move, used to love Buster Move, Surf's Up, Teen Titans, Turtles, Terminator, Jimmy Neutron, more Fairly Odd Parents, Billy and Mandy, The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins, Incredibles, Iron Man, Zelda, Lord of the Rings, Little Mermaid, Spyro, Mummy, Santa Claus 3. So these are all the T versions, so The Simpsons. So they must have them listed as The rather than whatever it is. So instead of Simpsons, it's The Simpsons. Top Gear, Tony Hawk's, Ultimate Arcade Games, Puzzle Games, Uno, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Road to WrestleMania, Wakeboarding, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So we have the first one, the second edition, and then the junior. Yoshi's Island, Zidane, Zoo Cube, and Triple X. So that was the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Color, we have 596. So again, we'll just have a flick through. Bugs Life, Ants, Arthur, Atlantis, Austin Powers. I didn't know they had a Austin Powers game. Bob the Builder, Bugs Bunny, Cats, Chessmaster, Chicken Run, Colin McRae. Used to love the Colin McRae on the PlayStation as well. Donkey Kong, Dragon Ball Z, is it? Dragon Warriors? Is it Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, Dragon Ball Z there. Duke Nukem, again, Driver, E.T. Earthworm Jim, Formula 1 Racing, FIFA, Gremlins Unleashed, Hamtaro, Harry Potter, Hello Kitty, Indiana Jones, Jimmy White Snooker, Clacks, Knockout Kings, Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes. We have MTV Sports Skateboarding, MTV Sports BMX, Sports Pure Ride, Madden, Mario Golf, Mary Kate and Ashley. They've got 4 of them. Men in Black, Micromaniacs, Micro Machines. I used to love Micro Machines. It used to be very frustrating now, especially like when you're on tabletops and you're going around and you fell off the tabletop and you had to start again. It's just NSYNC, Get to the Show. Wow. Paperboy, classic. So what do we have here? We have Pokemon Crystal version, we have the Puzzle Challenge, we have Pokemon Pinball, again used to love that, the Gold version, Crystal version, Silver version, the Trading Card game, the Yellow version. I don't know why this is in here, this is just a normal Game Boy, not Game Boy Color, but yeah. Power Rangers, Quest, Puzzle Bobble, I used to love that as well. Cubit, Rats, Ready to Rumble, that on the Dreamcast was great. Rayman, Robocop, Rugrats, quite a few Rugrats. Sabrina, I didn't notice that they had Sabrina the Teenage Witch games out either. Shrek, Snow White, Super Mario Brothers, The Grinch, Land Before Time, classic movie. Zelda, Muppets, Tom and Jerry the movie, more Tomb Raider, Toonsylvania, Toy Story 2, Ultimate Fighting, a Vegas game, so some of that. WrestleMania 2000 on the N64, amazing. Betrayal, Attitude, WCW Mayhem, Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour, Wario Land, Woody, Worms, classic again, Yogi Bear, Zidane, and that. The Genesis, we have 932. So again, let's have a quick flick through and see what's what. So we have like American Gladiators, classic Gladiators, Asterix, Barbie, Batman, Beavis and Butthead again. Just love Beavis and Butthead. Brian Lara Cricket. I remember that on the PlayStation, and having the cheats and made the ball absolutely massive, so you always hit it. It was like a big beach ball. It was just class. The smaller ball was always much harder to hit, but I suppose that's the point of it. It would be a shit game if it was easy to hit, wouldn't it? Dark Castle, Desert Trouble, Dick Tracy, Double Dragon 3, Double Dragon. Oh, that's Double Dragon 5. Earthworm Jim, Echo the Dolphin, Tides of Time. That was the original one there, Echo the Dolphin. I remember the first time I played on it, I was like, what do I even have to do? And I was just swimming around and doing this and this, and that's it. Dolphin Simulator. Frog Dude. But then it's got Fido Dido on, so I don't know why that's at the front. Gemfire, Ghostbusters, Golden Axe. Oh, I used to love Golden Axe. What's that one? Great Circus Mystery, Havoc, Home Alone again, Tennis, Joshua, Kawasaki, Kid Shot, Krusty, Super Fun House, Last Action Hero again, Lemons, this one, Marco's Magic Football, Metal Things, Mega Tracks, Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse, Moonwalker again, Monopoly, Mortal Kombat, NBA, NHL, Naomi's Beach Babe-O-Rama, Out of This World, what's that, Outlander, PGA, Paperboy, Paperboy 2, Phantasy Star 2, so you have all the different adventures for that, Phantasy Star 3, Pitfall, Pink Panther, Primal Rage, Prince of Persia, one that I didn't really get into on the PlayStation. I remember playing Prince of Persia and I just couldn't really get away with it that much. Shining Force, Shaq Fu. So someone who only believes that Shaq can save his grandson. Sounds interesting. Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2. Again, that one's a duplicate. Sonic 3. Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, 3D Blast, Sonic Classics. And that one again looks to be a duplicate. It's got different cover art, but it seems to be the same game. Street Racer. What else do we have? Superman, Taz again. It's on Rocky and Bullwinkle. Lost World. Thomas the Tank Engine. And there we go again. Simpson, Bart vs. Space Mutants. Classic game. Tom and Jerry. Tough Man Contest. Boxing one. Toy Story. Toys. Wow. Another great film. Mortal Kombat. Vapor Trail. Royal Rumble. WrestleMania. Wayne's World. Soccer, and that's it. Now onto the Mame 208. So this is like a, I do believe it's the arcade kind of games. So we'll just have a quick through. Bubble Symphony. A lot of them are like Dancing Eyes. I don't know what that is. Looks interesting. It's a Japanese flavoured puzzle game which idea is to colour in areas of women's clothing in order to stop them, or in order to strip them to their underwear. Ooh, a bit racy that, isn't it? Dancing Eyes, sounds interesting. Maybe we should play it on the channel, see what it's like. Field Day. Gallop Racer. What's this one? Grudge Match. Insecor, King Derby. Quite a lot of these I've never really heard of. I don't know if they're like Japanese only. Like this one here, this is Japanese, so it's Monster Farm Jump. Another one Japanese. Off-Road Challenge. Pang Pang Car. Plasma Sword. Prop Cycle. I think I remember playing that one. I think I used to play that on the arcades. I used to really like that one. Rave Racer. So it's the third one in Ridge Racer. I wonder if that's... I used to love Ridge Racer Type 4. I used to love that one. Ridge Racer 2. Ridge Racer. The Type 4 and then just doing that and then drifting around the corners and stuff. Star Wars Arcade. Street Fighter Tekken. I have the Tekken one. Tekken Tag Tournament. Yeah. The Master System. Only 293 on here. But there is options to add more on, so Alice Kid in Miracle World, the built-in game, really good. Got a video on the channel of me doing that as a test, just to make sure all of this was working before I did this long video. Bank Panic. I'm trying to think some of the other ones that I used to like. There was like My Hero, I used to really like that one. Chuck Rock. What was the one? There was like a car that used to go up the road. I can't remember what that was called now, but that one was really good. I'm trying to think of what else I had. Fantasy Zone, used to have that. That one was really good. I think it was just the second one. That was the one I had. Fantasy Zone 2. Gangster Town, Global Defense, Ghostbusters. Indie Hook, Jurassic Park, Krusty's Funhouse, Land of Illusion. I had that. That one was really good. Wasn't Outrun. No, I did play that. No, it wasn't Outrun. I can't remember what that game was. And then Stimpy, Rampage. Wasn't Road Rash, I had that. That was good. Astro Warrior, no. Shinobi, that was another good one. Sonic, Space Harrier, Spy, Off-Road, Tasmania, wasn't Teddy Boy, Crash Dummies. I had Jungle Book, that one was quite hard. And obviously I had this one spotted there. This Ninja didn't have that. Transport, Tom and Jerry the movie, that was one I had, and that one was hard. Casper as well, I used to have that. Zool, Zillion, Wonder Boy. I don't even think it's got My Hero on. I will have to install that because I used to love playing that. Is that missing? Oh no, there's My Hero. That one used to be really, really good. Used to get very frustrated when I died though. And it's annoying me what that other game was. It was there used to be like a Sega truck, and you used to go on the back of it and you used to upgrade your car and then sort of go from there. I can't even remember what it was called. Castle of Illusion, I used to have that as well. I used to love that. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, but I don't think it's in here anywhere. Missile Defense, My Hero. Obviously that was that. I don't know if I've just missed it. It wasn't Astro Warrior. Wasn't Space Harrier who went on that. Teddy Boy, nope. Transbot, nope. I'll have to look that up and then find it out. The MSX 392. So we'll go down here. Back to the Future. Batman. Burger Time. Cannon Fighter. Castle Master Chess. Dragon Slayer. And again, a lot of these are Japanese ones, so a lot of them I haven't heard of, I haven't even played. Kick It. You are a pair of trousers. The screen is filled with a board game that may be divided into blue tiles. You can walk over them but only once. They will disappear when you walked on them. Remember that. Right, interesting. A lot of these are like, I don't know, like that other one where you have to walk over the woman's clothing to release the underwear. You couldn't release anything like that now. It's just mental, like some of the stuff that's been put out over time. It wasn't Road Fighter, but it was very similar to that. That was a game. Space Invaders, Star Soldier, The Goonies. Hey you guys. Warrior, Private Eye and Zoom. N64. We have 264. Interesting. So again, I used to love the N64. I've got a USB N64 controller so I can play some of these with that, but I've also got the original N64 downstairs as well, so I can play the original games with the original controller and original console. So I love playing with that. Banjo-Kazooie, classic. Bomberman, another classic. Blues Brothers. Buster Move. Cruising, Destruction Derby. Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64. Some amazing games on the N64. ECW. And it was the WWE. One of them that I used to really, really like as well. I think it was the Attitude, I want to say. Gex, Hercules, 007. Never really used to enjoy 007. It was good, but it's not really a first-person shooter that I used to enjoy. Hey You Pikachu, Indie Racing, ISS 64, Jeopardy, Kirby, Lego Racers, Madden, lots of Mario. So we have Mario Golf, we have Mario Kart 64, classic. Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Mario Tennis, Mega Man, Micro Machines, Monopoly, Mission Impossible. I tried that as well. I couldn't really get away with it. It was good, but not one of my favourites at the time. Nightmare Creatures, Paper Mario 64, Paper Boy, Perfect Dark. That one was okay as well. Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Snap. It was good, but very slow, I would say. Pokemon Stadium 2. So we don't have Pokemon Stadium 1. I'll have to put that on. Quake, Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy, Rampage, Ready to Rumble Boxing. Again, I had that on Dreamcast. Ridge Racer 64, Road Rash, Resident Evil 2, Rugrats, Scooby-Doo, again Shadow Man, Space Invaders, Chef. The South Park was really good. I used to enjoy that one. And Chef's Love Shack, that was okay. It was like a quiz one rather than anything else. South Park Rally, that was another good one. Super Mario 64, classic. Tarzan, Super Smash Brothers. I used to love Super Smash Brothers so much. So much. Legend of Zelda. I didn't play Majora's Mask. I did play Ocarina of Time. Really good. Tony Hawk's. I had that on the PlayStation rather than the N64. Two Rock. Yeah, WWE Attitude. Used to love that one. Oh no, it was WrestleMania 2000 actually. That was the boy. Attitude was good, so was No Mercy. I don't think it had Warzone, but WrestleMania 2000 was amazing. The Worms Armageddon, Xena, and Yoshi's Story. Now on this one we have 49. So again, I think these are like arcade kind of ones. A lot of the Japanese ones. So G-Rev, Capcom. It's just called Sega apparently. Rhythm Tengoku for arcade is a port of the Game Boy Advance game of the same name. So it's a game around timing and rhythm, so it sounds a bit like Guitar Hero kind of thing. Spawn, Royal Rumble. So that was the arcade one. Wave Runner, Zero Gunner. So yeah, not many in there. And then yeah, the NDS, so Nintendo DS, we have 15 in here. So there's not that many Nintendo DS ones, but yeah, Dodgeball, Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart. But I think it's to do with the screen, because you have the two screens, and I think there is something where you can press a button and it changes the screen so you can have it and play them. The Neo Geo 137. So you have like Art of Fighting. What's that one? Cyberlip, Fatal Fury. It's one thing I didn't have a Neo Geo. I don't think I actually ever played on one either. So I don't really know many of these games other than like the popular ones where they were across all platforms, like King of Fighters. King of Fighters again, King of Fighters. Yeah, so that's that one. Neo Geo CD, again, not something that I had or tried. There's quite a lot of games on there. There's 93 in total. Metal Slug, Ninja Commander, Ninja Masters, Pulstar, Power Spikes, Football, Overtop. What's this one? Real Bout, Fatal Fury. A lot of them are like fighting games, it seems. So if you're into fighting games, then yeah. The NES 885. So again, we'll just sort of have a flick through of these. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Back to the Future, Barbie, Bases Loaded, Batman. So again, as it's 885, I'll just sort of scroll through so we can get through them all. Castlevania, Pool, Chip and Dale, more Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers, Conan, Death Race, Dig Dug, Again, Die Hard, Dick Tracy, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, woo, Tailspin, classic Donkey Kongs, Dr. Mario, Dr. Jekyll, Duck Hunt, another classic, Family Feud, Fisher Price I Can Remember, The Perfect Fit, Friday the 13th, Gemfire, Genghis Khan. Some interesting choices for games. Home Alone again, Hoppin' Mad, Hook again, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Kid Clown, Clax, Kirby, oops, what's this one? MTV Remote Control. Remote Control is based on the MTV quiz show of the same name. During 3 contestants, computer or human, complete by answering questions about various TV shows, movies, characters and or actresses. Now that should be interesting. Magician. That is me. I might have a go. Magic Darts. Mario Brothers. Mario is Missing. Never heard of that. Mario's Time Machine. Again, never heard of that. So, be interesting to play them. Mega Man, Mega Mech, Metal Gear, class. Punch Out, Mighty Bomber Jack, Mission Impossible. What's that? Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival, Ghostbusters, Ninja Kid, Orb, Pac-Mania, Pictionary, Pinball Quest, Road Blasters, Robocop, Sesame Street, Shinobi. Used to love a Shinobi. Snoopy's, Street Cop, Super Mario, so Super Mario Brothers 2, 3, Super Pang, Swamp Thing, Turtles, Tetris 2, so there's the original Tetris. Then Soviet Mind Game Tetris, interesting. Addams Family, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, Dizzy, Flintstones, Hunt for Red October, Goonies 2. I still don't think I've actually played the first Goonies, so I might have to pick that up and have a go of that. Ultimate Basketball, WrestleMania, King of the Ring, Legion of Doom, WCW, Wacky Races, Wayne's World again, Wheel of Fortune, World Champ, Xenophobe, Yoshi's Cookie, Zombie Nation, Zoom in Secretary, Neo Geo Pocket, we have 10, so Baseball Stars, King of Fighters, which looks to be a duplicate, Neo Geo Pocket Tennis, Samurai Spirit, and that. So nice simple for that. Neo Geo Pocket Color, we have 38, so slightly more. Have Metal Slug there, Dragons Wild, Cherry Master, Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, not much in there. PS2, 496. So we'll have a look through these. And yeah, so 007, so there's like 3 of them. So Everything or Nothing, From Russia with Love, and Nightfire. What else do we have? What did I used to play? American Chopper 2. I didn't play that, but sounds interesting. I wonder if there's a car one. BMX XXX. So apparently this is it adds a twist to its genre by employing themes involving foul language, nudity and toilet humour. The Hardcore 2 mode has you playing the levels, pulling off tricks and completing goals. Another interesting one. I used to play Dave Mirra BMX, used to love that, but I didn't know about this one. Backyard Wrestling 2. It's looks quite interesting. Bad Boys. Quite a lot of these that I've not played on or even heard of. Big Mother Truckers, it's a racing game. Blood Rain, Blowout, Burnout. I used to love Burnout. I think it was Burnout 2 that I used to have, and I used to play that. What was it, this one? Burnout Revenge, actually, that was the one. And then the same on the PS3 and PS4. I used to love Burnout on there. Call of Duty, which one did I have? I don't think it was Finest Hour. Or was it Medal of Honor? Medal of Honor I used to play on quite a lot. I think the Call of Duty I wasn't really a fan of, but the Medal of Honor, fantastic. Crash Bandicoot. Curious George again. Crash Team Racing. Used to love that as well. So good. But I was gonna say that's not the video for it, but yeah. Dave Mirror Freestyle 2. I wonder if they got the first one or whether that was just a PlayStation. I think that was just a normal PlayStation, not PlayStation 2. Digimon, Devil May Cry, Chicken Little, Haunted Mansion, Dragon Ball Z, Driver. I had that on the PlayStation though, rather than PlayStation 2. Into the Matrix, Evil Dead, FIFA Street, Frame Fatale, Fighting Force, but I think that was on the original PlayStation rather than PS2. That one was a really good game. Flat Out, Pro Wrestling, Freestyle Metal X, Frogger, God of War, Gladiator, Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto. So we've got Liberty Cities, we have San Andreas, Vice City Stories, and 3. I had San Andreas and Vice City. I don't think I had Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't think I got that one. Guitar Hero, love it. Harry Potter, didn't play any of them. Hitman, I don't think I played that. I wasn't drawn into it and didn't really fancy it. Another 007 one. James Cameron, Dark Angel, Juiced, Just Cause. Kingdom Hearts, I don't really think I really played that. I always fancied it, but I never got around to playing it. LA Rush, Leisure Suit Larry. That's another interesting adult style game. Madden, Malice, Matt Hoffman, Manhunt. I think I remember playing that and that was good. Obviously Max Payne, Medal of Honor. I think it was on the PlayStation that I played Medal of Honor. I don't think I remember the Rising Sun or Frontline. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. I think I played that. I wasn't overly keen on it. It was the original Metal Gear Solid that I enjoyed. Midnight Club, loved it. Mortal Kombat, Motocross Mania. A lot of NCAA. So Need for Speed, what do we have? We have Carbon, great. Hot Pursuit 2, used to love the Hot Pursuit ones. Most Wanted, Underground, classic. Underground 2, another classic. I used to have a PS2 installed in my car with a screen. I used to play Underground 2 and Underground, amazing. Open Season, Pitfall, Playboy Mansion, another adult style one. Prince of Persia, I said couldn't really get away with that. I played that on the PS3. Rayman, good. Red Dead Revolver, another good one. Reservoir Dogs, Resident Evil 4, classic. Aim Dead, Gun Survivor 4. I think on the original PlayStation there was a Resident Evil first-person shooter game. I used to love that one as well. Outbreak File, Code Veronica X. Is it this one? Maybe? No, I don't think it was. It was like a first-person shooter. Ridge Racer 5, like I said, Ridge Racer 4 on the PlayStation, amazing. Robots, Rocky, SXX, Tricky, Scooby-Doo, Second Sight, Shining Force, Shrek, Silent Hill, classics, especially the first one on the PlayStation. It was just like when you walk around in the fog and then that baby comes in, you're like, what the hell's happened? Soul Calibur, another good one. Star Ocean, Spy Hunter, racing 3D shooter, stars of the Dwayne Rock Johnson. Spy Hunter, Spyro, Star Ocean, Da Vinci Code, Spyro, Simpsons Road Rage. So this only goes up to the SpongeBob. So there's some missing from PS2. I think this game is not playable, apparently. Yeah, that was PS2. Now on to PSP, and there's 800. I did have a PSP, but I didn't have that many games for it. I didn't really play on it that much. It was a weird console, I think, to play, but we'll have a flick through. So we got like Brooktown High, so play as a male or female and create your own unique character, interact with students. Buzz, I had that on the PlayStation with the red buzzers you used to have, that was quite good. Call of Duty, Cars. I think a lot of the PSP stuff was like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Cars, that sort of stuff aimed at more children to play because it was like a console like that. So Drop Head Fred. Well, that was Drop Dead Fred there. Another good movie, film, whatever you want to say. Driver, Tactics, iPad, Formula 1, FIFA, Fate, Final Fantasy Football Manager. Used to be quite good there. I think it was Champ Manager. Used to play on the PC when I used to be into football. Used to really enjoy that actually. Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, Harry Potter, Horde, Hello Kitty, Mission Impossible, Iron Man, Jellycar, Rocco, Madden, stuff like that. Manhunt 2, so there's that one and the uncensored one. I didn't know there was a difference between that, but yeah. Mega Minis, Medieval, Metal Gear Acid 2. Oh, so it's like Metal Gear Solid with Solid Snake, but a different version for the PSP. Graphic novel. Interesting. Yeah, so Midnight Club, NASCAR, NBA, Napoleon Dynamite. Wow. I think that's a game that needs to be played. I think you need your tater tots to eat at the same time. Pro Cycling, Pro Evolution Soccer. There's a time when I used to love Pro Evolution Soccer. I used to play that all the time, and then got into FIFA, and FIFA was just far superior over Pro Evolution Soccer. So yeah. Street Riders, Sudoku, Siphon Filter. Wow, that brings back memories. Gabe Logan. Again, used to love Siphon Filter. TNA Impact. Tenchu, Stealth Assassins. That was the one I used to play all the time. Godfather, Sims 2, Simpsons Game, Secret Saturdays. Thrillville. Thrill Kill was a game on the PlayStation which I used to play, and that was banned, so I might have to play that on here again. Up, Untold Legends, SmackDown. I used to love SmackDown vs Raw, especially like the creator characters and stuff like that, and create all the matches and the cage fights and everything. Used to be amazing, especially the weapons ones. Amazing. That's it there. PSP Minis, 250. So these are all like mini games for like Angry Birds and stuff like that that I had on the PSP. It's like sort of mini games or smaller games that you could play. Farm Frenzy, Pizza, Farm Frenzy 2, Farm Frenzy 3. I'll just flick through these again, like Monopoly, like very basic small versions of games that were easy to play and easy to get away with doing and stuff like that. Tetris. Yeti Sports, wow, I used to love that. Used to play that online on the Yeti Olympics, they used to be called. Yeti Sports, wow. I'm gonna have to play that sometime. PlayStation 1826. Now, there is a lot, so I'll try and flick through, but it's nice to sort of go back and see like actual soccer. What was that? Adidas Power Soccer. Did I have that? Oh, there. Adidas Power Soccer. I used to love that. I think it was like X and triangle. I used to hold it down. I used to power up a shot and used to always score with it. Amazing. What else? Toka touring cars used to be really good. They got Alone in the Dark, so they got the 2 discs for that. Amber Zone 2 disc, Animal Football, Animal Snap, Apocalypse, Anaconda. So this is like disc 1, disc 2 and stuff. So it's not duplicate, it's the actual second disc of it. Arthur Ready to Race. Atlantis Lost Tales, disc 1 and 2. It was like the first time I encountered that was with Resident Evil. They had the 2 discs. That was interesting. Baldur's Gate. Batman and Robin. Battle Tanks, Battle Stations, Beast Wars, Big Air. Blockbuster, Blazing Dragons. Bomberman. Boxing. Breakpoint, there we go. Brian Lara Cricket. With the tiny balls, put the cheat in, get the massive balls. Broken Sword. I played quite a lot of that. I think it was this one here, the Smoke and Mirror. I used to love playing that as well. Nice chill game just to try and get your brain going and get that done. Bugs Bunny. Bushido Blade. I think I played that. I think I remember playing that. Buster Move. I had Buster Group, but I wasn't really keen on it. What else? Capcom, Card Show, Casper. I loved that Casper game when I had that. That one was really good. There's got to like some points where it was really, really hard though, and I couldn't figure it out, but it was good. Didn't play chess. Chrono Cross. I don't think I played that, but over time I did start to enjoy RPGs and play more of them. Colin McRae Rally, amazing. Colin 2.0 as well. Command and Conquer, I didn't play that, I wasn't really a fan of it. I think I played it on a demo and I was like, I didn't quite understand it and didn't enjoy it. I think I remember it was this one here where they had like the little tank things, you got your people to do that, and I might go back at it and have a go again and see what it's like, but at the time I didn't really enjoy it. Cool Borders, I used to love Cool Borders. What else do we have? So Crash Bandicoot Warped, that one was really good. The original Crash Bandicoot, classic. Crash Team Racing, there we go, another classic. Croc was okay. It was yeah, it was okay. I didn't really enjoy it that much, but Cyber Sled, Cyber D. I don't think I played that. I don't know what that is. Dalmatians. I had this one here, Dance Stage Euromix. I had the dance mat and stuff. Didn't really use it that much. Dave Mirror, classic. A Maximum Remix. I don't think I played that one. Just the original one. Dead or Alive, like I said, Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast. That was amazing. Demolition Racer, that was fantastic. Demolition Derby as well. If that's on here, there we go. Demolition Derby 2. It was like the Demolition Derby when you were in the bowl and you just did all that. I used to love that. Die Hard, I think I had that. I wasn't overly keen. I preferred Fighting Force, which was like the same-esque kind of thing. Digimon didn't have that. Dino Crisis, I used to love that. Dino Crisis 2, I don't think I played that one. I played the Discworld, the first one. Was it Discworld Noir? That must have been the second one that I played. That one was really good. Don't think I played any of the Disney ones. Doom, Dracula, The Last Sanctuary, I don't think I played that. Dragon Ball Z, I didn't play that. And again, Driver, classic. Used to love that, and then it's just like amazing. Duke Nukem, was it Land of the Babes? No, it was... Which one did I play? I think it was Time to Kill. I think I had this one, I used to love playing that. Echo Knight, I don't think I played that. I think I played a demo of it, and it wasn't really my thing. Evil Dead, I didn't play that at the time, but I love Evil Dead. I think this was before I'd actually seen Evil Dead. I wasn't old enough to see it. Fade to Black, I remember playing that, and I was just a bit disappointed. It was like a bit weird of like stuff like this happening, like so these things coming up and shooting you and having to go around, and I didn't quite understand it and didn't really get away with it. Fever Effect, I don't think I played that one. There we go, Fighting Force, love this game so much. Final Fantasy, again, I've got this on the PS4, the Final Fantasy 8. I used to spend so much time on that, and I downloaded that from the store so I could play it again. 7, it was good, really good, but I always preferred number 8 over 7. Fluid, I remember getting that as a demo, and I was like, what's this? Where you just swim around and play the music and stuff. Frogger, didn't have that. Front Mission, Galaga, Galaxian, Galaxy Fight, Gauntlet Legends, Gex, didn't have that. Ghost in the Shell, I never played that. Maybe I should, because it's a classic, but I didn't really get around to playing it. Glover, tried the demo of that, and it was just a bit random. I just didn't quite understand it. Gran Turismo, played that so much. Gran Turismo 2, same again. Grand Theft Auto, top down. GTA London, amazing. That's what I used to play as well there, GTA London. Gubble, Gossip, HBO, Harry Potter, I didn't play any of them. Harvest Moon was on the Game Boy, as I said, that's where I played it. Heart of Darkness, didn't play that, but I think that's the Disney one, isn't it? With the characters and stuff, I think. I don't know. I did a video on the expensive PlayStation games, and this Hercules with a K is one of those, so it'd be good to have a go of that. Hooters Road Trip, really. Obviously he's Hugo, this is one I remember where you're going down the water and stuff like that, and yeah, it might be nice to play them, but I don't really enjoy them, but nice to go back down and nostalgia and stuff like that. Hydro Thunder, I remember that. Inspector Gadget. International Track and Field, used to love that. Used to be like tapping the buttons like this to try and win. It was this one here, the 2000. I remember me and my mate Carl, we used to play this all the time. He used to tapping the buttons, and he was always much faster than me. But that was a really good game. What else? Jet Moto, Jet Ace, Jimmy White, the Hoobs. Didn't know they had a game as well. Juggernaut, Kiss, again, I didn't know Kiss had a game, but they've got the Kiss pinball machine, so I suppose it makes sense. Killer Loop, Killing Zone, don't think I played that one. Kingsfield, Clonder, Kingsfield even. No, I don't think I played that. Knockout Kings, wasn't keen on boxing. Lego, didn't have them. I think I had LMA Manager. I think I had that one. I think it was the original one I had. It was okay, but nothing overly special. Like I said, Champ Manager was the one that I used to play on the PC. So, let's see what else. London Racer. Louvre, The Final Course. Lord of the Jungle. Nope. Like a lot of these I've never even heard of either, so Major League Baseball didn't really do that. Celebrity Deathmatch, I knew there was a game, I didn't have it, so it'd be nice to play this. It'd be interesting. Music Generator, I think I had that and I couldn't get away with it, I couldn't really do much with it. Tetris Challenge. Matt Hoffman, I did get that, but I preferred Dave Mirra because I think that was the first one. And then obviously this first Medal of Honor was just amazing when it came out. I used to really, really enjoy it. I'm not really keen on first person shooters, but this one was really, really good. I think Underground was okay, but the first one, that was the one that I got away with the most. Mega Man Legends, again, not a game I've played, but I should really because it's a cult classic as such. Metal Gear Solid, just amazing. Used to do that, like hiding in the cardboard box and stuff. It was just fantastic. I played this VR Missions. I wasn't overly keen on it, but it was good. Had this as well, Mickey's Wild Adventure. Again, Micro Machines V3. This was just so good. And then the frustration of falling off somewhere and like going off the track and going off the table and stuff. It was just so good. Mission Impossible, didn't play that. Mobile Force Light, nope. Monaco Grand Prix, Monkey Hero, Monte Carlo, how about Mortal Kombat? I had some of them, wasn't overly keen, but I preferred Tekken and Dead or Alive anyway. Same with that music, that was the same as that other music one, couldn't really get away with it. NASCAR, didn't have those. NBA, didn't have those, wasn't really into that. NFL, same again, not really into it. NHL, same, not into it. Smash Tennis Court, I don't think I had that. I think I played a demo, and that was good. Need for Speed, I had the high stakes, Porsche, and it was all these other ones. I didn't have Need for Speed V Rally 2, I didn't know that was such a thing. Need for Speed 2, classic as well. Need for Speed 3, Hot Pursuit, used to love that one as well. Rugrats, I didn't have that. Nightmare Creatures, classic. No Fear Downhill, I think I played a demo of that again, like the energy bar was going down and you had that. Nuclear Strike, I think I played a demo of that, I couldn't get away with it. It was okay, but thingy. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, amazing game. Overblood. PGA, didn't really have that. Pandemonium 2, that was quite good I think, from what I remember. Power Rapper the Rapper, it was okay. And then Pandemonium, the first one, was equally as good as the second. Paris Racing, Patriarch Pinball, Persona, Peter Pan Neverland, didn't play that. Pipe Dreams, didn't play that, but it was, I remember playing it on a different console. Pocket Fighter, Pocket Manager, Point Blank. This was great back in the day. Porsche Challenge, that was okay as well. I remember playing that. Power Shovel, Power Spike, Poi Poi, Premier Manager. That was okay. I think it was the 98 and 99 I had at the time. Pro Evo, that was great, and like I said, I used to play that for a long time until FIFA took over. Sorry, didn't take over Pro Evo, but took over the game that I played for it. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think I had that. And then I played that a little bit. Ridge Racer Type 4. That was just amazing. I've still got the original version of this in the console. It's just amazing. Rallycross. Rampage, I didn't really play that. Rat Attack, Rayman, the classic Rayman was just amazing. Ready to Rumble, it said play that on the Dreamcast. Resident Evil, another good one. But when I played Resident Evil, I played Resident Evil 2 first rather than the first one, because I think I came to it a little bit later. But then, like I said, this was the first one with the 2 discs that I encountered for PlayStation for 2 discs. So we have the disc 1, disc 2, then we have like the Leon Kennedy disc and Claire Redfield, so it was the different ones. Nemesis, that one was really good as well. Director's Cut, I think I played this one after I played Resident Evil 2, but again this one seems to be double. There we go. Resident Evil Survivor, that was the first person Resident Evil game. I used to love playing that. I used to like take you around automatically, and then you used to have to shoot and it would take you to different spots, and it was really good. Something like really inventive at the time of Resident Evil. Ridge Racer, again good, but Ridge Racer Type 4 was my one that I played. Riven Road and Track presents the Need for Speed. Road Rage, yeah. Road Rash, played little bits and bobs of it, but not really a big fan. Ronaldo, didn't play that. Rugrats, didn't play that. Rush Hour, didn't play that. Runabout, Power Rangers, Sabrina, Sampras. Scrabble, Sesame Street, didn't play any of them. Shadow Man, played that, that was good. Shrek, didn't play that. Again, Silent Hill, absolute classic. Might have to get back into that and have a play. Soul Blade, I think I remember playing that. That one was quite good. South Park, again, like I said, I had this on the N64. This one was classic. Same with the South Park Rally and the Chef's Love Shack. N64 was it. Space Jam, didn't have that. Spec Ops Covert, I think I remember. Was it the Covert? Airborne, Ranger Relief. I think it was the Covert one that I had. I think that one was really good. I didn't play it as much as Medal of Honor, but it was still alright. What else do we have? Spyro, again, classic. Year of the Dragon, the original one as well. Starfighter, Star Ocean. Didn't play the Star Wars ones. Wasn't really into Star Wars. Street Fighter, didn't get them. Like I said, it was Dead or Alive or Tekken. That's what I was into. Street Skater, played it, but preferred Tony Hawk's. What else do we have here? Like I said, there's 1800 PlayStation games, just so many. Siphon Filter, mint. The second one was okay as well, and again this was with 2 discs, but the first one was the main one that I played. It was that Urban Chaos as well. That was a really good game. Hopefully that's on here. Tales of Destiny, Team Buddies, Techno. There we go, Tekken and Tekken 2. Tekken 2 was probably the one that I played the most, if any. I think Tekken 3 was good as well and played quite a lot, but Tekken 2 was where it was. Tenchu Stealth Assassins, this was amazing as well. I used to love playing this, like jumping on their houses and jumping down on them and attacking them, and really, really good. Test Drive, again, Discworld. It might have been this one rather than that other one I said actually that had the Discworld. That was the first one. And it was just like, it was nice to like hear you just chill and just relax and try and figure stuff out rather than just like shooting stuff and doing that. Test Drive, Tetris, The Crow. I didn't play The Crow. Crow's good though. I don't think they have that. Tenchu. No, it was Thrill Kill, wasn't it? So it's further on. See whether they've got that. Fifth Element, The Grinch, Italian Job, King of Fighters, Land Before Time, Racing Adventure. I don't think I played that one, but I used to love that movie. Simpsons Wrestling, I don't think I played that one either. It's an interesting one to have a go of. Theme Hospital, used to love Theme Hospital and Theme Park, but then Theme Hospital was good, but I used to play it on the PC. And the same with Roller Coaster Tycoon rather than Theme Park, because Roller Coaster Tycoon was just amazing. Thrasher, there we go, Thrill Kill. This was a band game that I had, and it was just so much fun. Used to have different things like the little imp with the little stilts, and then the guy with no arms and stuff, and it was just ripping people's limbs off, and yeah. something interesting that hadn't really been done at the time, and back then that was sort of very taboo as well. Whereas now it would just be a standard game, but back then it was completely different. Time Crisis, that was okay. I think it was the Die Hard one which I played, where it was similar to this, where it's a first-person shooter where you started in the airport and then you had to go around and shoot all the people and stuff. I think that was thingy. Rainbow Six, like I said, I wasn't really keen on first-person shooters, so I didn't really get many or play with them. Classic Tomb Raider, locking the butler in the freezer. I think I played the first one, second and third. I didn't play the Chronicles or the Last Revelation. Again, classics. Tony Hawk's 2, Tony Hawk's 3, Tony Hawk's 4, had all of them, smashed all of them. Used to love the ones where you play in Alcatraz and stuff like that. It was just the soundtracks for me, just amazing. Toys, nope. Beast Wars, Trap Runner, Triple Play. Tunnel B1, no. Twisted Metal was good. I used to enjoy that. I think it was the second one I had. No, I think it was the first one actually, not the second. But there is quite a few of them. UEFA, didn't really play them. Unjamalami, I remember that. It was very similar to Power Rapper the Rapper sort of thing, but wasn't really a fan of it. Urban Chaos, amazing game again. I used to love playing this. What else do we have? Coming towards the end, I think. I don't know if there's anything else like in the V's, W's. Well, obviously the wrestling stuff. So it was Attitude, amazing. This, There Goes the House, that was one of the first ones. But like this SmackDown here opened up so many different things, and SmackDown 2, like amazing. You spend so many hours like creating your character, doing all the storylines, playing that. I used to love it. Wacky Races, no. Wanted, Dark Woman, Warriors, Warzone, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Wheel of Fortune, Wild Arms, Wipeout. Now, this was good, but it was so frustrating when it's so hard. But this was like the very first game that I played on a PlayStation was Wipeout, and that I was like, I need a PlayStation, I need to get this, and then play the other games, and the rest is history, so they say. We have Worms Armageddon. I think it was the original Worms that I used to play the most, but I did have Worms Armageddon, that was fantastic. Didn't have the Pinball, the World Party, I don't think I had that one. But yeah, the Worms Armageddon, just amazing. I used to like that. X-Blades, I had that, wasn't keen on it. X-Men, no. Xena, nope. Again, Yeti Sports, I didn't know they had that on there. I used to play that on the PlayStation, so... You don't know, Jack? Dunno. So this... it's a party game with over 800 questions, and it looks a bit more adult orientated. So... Which of the following groups does not contain a number of people that is multiple of 3? Village people, because there's 4 of them. Don't know. And again, another one there, another one there. Zero Divide 2. I played that, I wasn't overly keen on it. Yeah, so we're getting there. So Sega Saturn, there's 306. So we'll flick through these. So I didn't have a Sega Saturn, but I do know someone who had one and it was good. So yeah, this one here, Die Hard. So the first person shooter version of it, like when you're in the airport and stuff, that's what I remember. But yeah, it's not something that I really looked into or fancied playing, the Sega Saturn. It was like, I think I'd moved from the Sega stuff, like the Master System, onto the PlayStation, on the Sony, and the Nintendo and stuff like that, so I didn't really pay much attention to the Saturn. I think at the time the games were quite expensive for it as well, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was, so I wasn't really bothered. In Your House, amazing game. Used to be fantastic. Ahmed Johnson. Yeah, and then again, Worms. So yeah. Sega Genesis 32. There's only 35 games here. So Mortal Kombat, Knuckles Chaotix. That's another duplicate, it seems. Star Wars, Spider-Man, another WrestleMania arcade game. Virtual Racing. Sega CD, so there's 67 here, and again, not really something I got or played. Played like Echo the Dolphin on the Mega Drive and stuff like that, but never really had a Sega CD. So, Prince of Persia, Starblade, Monkey Island. That was always an interesting one. I didn't actually play it, but heard many good things about it. SG-1000 is 63, so this is quite an old a Sega My Card. I've never really heard of it before, but this is like the old Atari style sort of 2D games, like Safari Hunting, Cubit, Sinbad Mystery, all that sort of thing. SNES, we have 800, and again we're going to flick through these quite fast. I didn't own a SNES myself, but I did play on it from different friends and stuff over Animaniacs. Different friends and stuff over time. So there's like, I have some sort of knowledge of this with different games, but not really as many. But the same, a lot of the games I played on the N64 or different alternatives, like the Game Boy with different games and stuff like that. So Casper, like I said, I had that on the PlayStation. This cool one. I don't think I played that. Daffy Duck, Demon's Crest, like Donkey Kong, Double Dragon. Like I said, a lot of these I had it on the Game Boy, so I didn't really play. Final Fantasy 2, 3, Fighter's History, Final Fight, Frantic Flea. A lot of interesting games. Home Improvement. Another good TV show. Like a lot of these seem to be movies and TV shows from back in the day. They were just converted into games to sell games, like Lethal Weapon. Yeah, and then obviously there's a lot of Mario. Mario's missing. Like I said, I didn't know that. There's Mario Paint, Mario Early Years, Fun with Numbers, Mario's Early Years, Mario's Time Machine, like that other one. And then I assume further down there'll be Super Mario under S, Mortal Kombat, NHL, PGA, Pinball, Pink Panther, Pinocchio, Race Driving, Robocop, Rocko's Modern World, Scooby-Doo, SimCity. Not something I really actually played, but I used to love the simulation games like that, like the Roller Coaster Tycoon and all that other thing. Space Invaders, Street Hockey, Super Baseball. So yeah, Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, all the Super Mario stuff. Taz, Addams Family, Flintstones. Got that one. The Great Waldo Search, The Mask, The Magical Quest. I think it was the Land of Illusion that I had. Ren and Stimpy. Some games that didn't even know existed, and then a lot of the stuff that I used to watch, like Ren and Stimpy, the Cartoon Network stuff. It'd be nice to go on and have a play and see what's what. X-Men. So now we're on to TurboGrafX. There's 252 here. So again, these look like a lot of the Japan ones. So there's like some other sort of British known ones. So like Digital Champ. Obviously, it's not a really known one, but it's a thing like Formula One. It's like an American or British game. mixed in with all of these other ones, like golf there. But then there's like Jackie Chan, there's this one, so the Necromancer, don't know, never heard of it. Same as this, never heard of it, never heard of it. So it'll be interesting to have a go and see different things. But of course, Knight Rider, everyone knows Knight Rider. So yeah, quite a few here. PC Engine, Pac-Land, interesting, side-scroller Pac-Man. And then like Power League 2, so it's baseball. Power League 4, more baseball. What's this one? Special Crime Investigation. We have this Solitaire Poker. Sparrow Wave. Yeah, like a lot of them looks to be the Japanese side scrollers or different things like that. 04 Champ and Zimpan. Switch, we have one. That's Contra. I assume just add more on if you want to play them with a Switch, or just get a Switch. So TurboGrafX is 106. And again, we'll just sort of scroll through these because I've never really played on this. So, but Fantasy Zone, like I said, I had that second one and that was just amazing. New Adventure Island. A lot of them are like side scrollers and older arcade style games. So yeah. Then we have TurboGrafx CD, and there's 45 of these. So we'll go through, like here, like the World Tour Golf, there's quite a lot of different systems that have that and the golf stuff. Prince of Persia, Shapeshifter. Yeah, so that's that one. Then we have the Virtual Boy. We have 23. So we have Tetris Virtual Boy, Galactic Pinball, Mario Clash, Mario Tennis, V Tennis. So it'd be like Virtual Boy Tennis, Wario Land. I said I used to love Wario on the Game Boy, Waterworld, that sort of thing. On the Wii, we have 33. So Call of Duty, Donkey Kong, GoldenEye, Final Fantasy, Mario Kart, again classic Mario Kart. Sonic Unleashed, another good one. Resident Evil 4, really good game as well. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, love Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Galaxy, sorry, Super Mario Galaxy. They have Skyward Sword on Legend of Zelda, which I have somewhere here as well. Sorry for the breakup in the video there. I did finish going through all of these and then went to close the video to end it and noticed it was paused. I don't know why it was paused, but I think I got from the Virtual Boy, and then I'm onto the Wii, so we're going to jump back into it and have a look through here. Now, there's not too much to go through, thankfully, but yeah, we'll go there and let's have a look. Again, Super Smash Bros. Amazing. WWE and, of course, Zelda. And just see it. Amazing. Fantastic game. So yeah, that's Wii. And yeah, Kirby as well. Kirby. So then we have the Wonder Swan, and I was saying before the video had paused and got interrupted as such. A lot of these last ones, so like the Wonder Swan and Wonder Swan Color, I've never actually heard of it before. I assume it's like a Japanese Game Boy kind of thing, because a lot of the games on here are black and white, very similar to a Game Boy and the same sort of structure and look of it. So I assume it was a Japanese only console for that. So we'll just have a quick flick through here. And you see there's like some pool, stuff like that. And these ones, it's like a fishing one and that sort of thing. And then we have the Wonder Swan Color. And there's 93 of these. And there's like Digimon and more Digimon. All there, Digimons. Final Fantasy as well. One Piece, Golden Axe, used to love Golden Axe. Like I said, this must have been like a Japanese only console, possibly, I don't know, let me know in the comments. So yeah, you go through all this. Terrors 2, so this is like a text-based horror game, so a lot of these, like I said, I've never heard of them, so it'll be interesting to try them and see what they're like and just have a mess around, really. Then we have this here, which is a Sharp 68,000. And again, this is like a sort of old arcade game, so Asteroid and all these other arcade games, which is on like Bomberman. So there's 296 of these. They're like Circus, Crystal Tower, a lot of the classic games really. So I was saying, no, the only thing I didn't find here is Dig Dug. I couldn't find that, but they have like Bomberman. I used to love playing the Bomberman and that sort of thing. There's like Dive On, Soccer, this Flappy 2, Flip Pull, Frogger, Galaxian, Amazing Galaxian, Blade, this Lemons, fantastic game. Mars, Mr. Do, we have Motos or whatever you want to call it. Pinball, we have some Pac-Man here. So Pac-Man there, the original sort of Pac-Man style. We have a 3D Pac-Man and another Pac-Men. So must be multiple Pac-Man. Pinball, Power Racer, Laguna, Scarlet Seesaw, Space Invaders, again classics, Star Wars, Star Shooter, Target, Tetris, Tiny Star, really good. Yeah, and then back down to there. Then it goes across to all games. And as you can see here, it says there's 16,002. Now, I had an issue with my hard drive. Not an issue as such, but the hard drive comes in as NTFS, which is a Windows format. So on the Mac, when I plugged the hard drive in to copy new games, couldn't do it. It's read-only. So I had to format that to FAT32. So I had 4 terabytes worth of games that I had to copy off, put onto various different other hard drives because I didn't have an empty 4 terabyte hard drive on us. So I copied them onto different hard drives and then moved them back. But I don't know whether I had an issue with it going back or not, because like when I went on the PS2 stuff, it seemed to be a lot of the stuff was missing. So that it went up to the T's and the rest of it after was gone. So I don't know whether they're on a different hard drive still somewhere that I need to copy over or what. But it just means that I'm going to have to download some PS2 games and put them on to get it up. I assume there's maybe 300-ish, so it would take it to like 16,300 games. That's on the 4 terabyte hard drive that you get with this Kinhank X5 Pro. Now, this has been a long video. I fully understand if most people have clicked off by now or used the timestamps to go to the particular system that they're interested in. And these latter ones aren't really that well known, so yeah. But hope you enjoyed that video. And like I said, it was a common question that I was asked on the videos that I've got of this console, of like, is there a games list somewhere? Is there this? Is there this? So this is like not a comprehensive list, but it's a list showing you all of the consoles and scrolling through the games and picking out certain games and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. If there's any games that you want to see that I play on the channel, or any different challenges for these particular games, then let me know in the comments below as well, and I'll create a video on that. But yeah, thanks for, this is the 3rd video. So the first one was the console review. I did a Alex Arcade Miracle World challenge as a test for this OBS to see whether it's going to record okay and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the 3rd channel video, so hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be doing much more in the near future. But until next time, see ya.